The average lifespan for a ferret is 5 to 8 years. After about 2 years, ferrets start having problems internally. While there are many reasons for that, I believe that the main reason starts with our diet, the diet that parents are feeding. It's not our problem. I just feel like parents aren't educated enough on what type of ferrets, on what are ferrets, what are their main diets, and what's what's the underlying problem between all those diseases. So I have two ferrets. I started as a brand new ferret owner. I adopted two ferrets, and I've had them for about 2 years. The names are Miko and Baby. So I was a new ferret owner, didn't know too much of it. I worked at a pet store, so I had a lot of insight into ferrets. I took care of ferrets at the store. Also had a lot of ferret parents that came in. I really just bounced ideas off and kind of learned all about them, did a lot of research off our ferrets. So I learned a lot of things about ferrets and a lot of things that people don't know that they really should know when they have a ferret. First main topic is ferrets are carnivores. So ferrets have a short GI tract, which means that they gotta eat, they gotta digest all their food, and they gotta have their stool in about 3 to 4 hours. Ferrets are unable to digest grains or any sweets, and that's due to the fact that their tract system is so slow, so short. They don't have enough time to break down all those complex carbohydrates. Ferrets' teeth are also made to eat meat. After time of eating kibbles, those teeth will kind of grind down and you'll start having a lot of problems with your teeth, and that ultimately leads to a lot of vet bills. The next point comes to the type of food. So I'm showing you which is the most common food, which is a Marshall's food, and best thing for you to do is look at the first three ingredients. So the first three ingredients should be completely meat based due to the ferrets. Ferrets should have over 45% protein and 18 to 20% fat ratio in their foods to have optimal health. So first ingredients of chicken byproducts, which are obviously not a very good ingredient. Next would be chicken and a herring meal. Herring meal is a fish, so fish isn't very good in a large amount of quantity for ferrets. And then you have corn, oatmeal, and molasses. So all those are either fillers and sweets, which ferrets obviously cannot digest. So my main problem is why have ingredients and foods that you know that ferrets can't digest. So that's just really making it worse. That leads to intestinal blockages, and that just leads to very bad health. And with all that being said, that just leads to better health and less vet visits. Ferrets are notorious for getting sick. They require their annually shots, they require yearly checkups, and it's twice a year checkups after they turn 2 years age. Feeding them raw would not only help their health, it's the closest thing to the ancestral diet, which is a polecat. They're derived from eastern polecat, which feeds off of nothing but rodents and frogs, so that kind of mimics their food as much as possible, which generally cleans your teeth. Feeding raw food does clean their teeth. It helps them keep their teeth clean, something that kibbles can't do, which is a very big problem in ferrets. And then it's our responsibility to take care of our furry animals, and I urge parents to feed raw just because I love to see ferrets be healthy. I love to see families be healthy, and keeping your ferrets healthy is what's my main goal. And I feel like people aren't educated enough on the subject. So raw, while it might be more expensive short term, in the long run it'll save you those vet bills. It'll also help your ferret's teeth, it'll help the digestion, it'll help all of that, and it'll keep your skin and coat looking a lot nicer. So thank you for listening, and I hope I convinced you to feed your ferret raw.